And we'll just deal with the drowners the same way we always do. And we'll just light you on fire to get a few couple hits in. Oh.
Definitely came through here.
Apparently I found... Oh! Found a trace of something. Not 100% certain what I did find, though. Oh! Something over here as well. Oh. Just monster loot. Oh.
Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy.
Alright.
Getting close.
Like that was the end of the spores range. Ow. Oh. Alright, I just took more of the potion by mistake. Meant to eat some food.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb
Interesting.
marked. Must be.
What's up here?
Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Oh, I guess I'm not going any further. That's unfortunate. Guessing this is locked. Yep. High Meridian. Always a useful material. We go see what's... I'm guessing that door's locked as well. Oh no, it's not. Ah, but this was how they got out of the sewers. So this is how they got in and out.
Coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
And one of his girlfriends did say he needed coin for a barge. Where am I? Oh, I'm underneath the Gregory's Bridge. Yeah, he did say he needed a barge, and I guess this was what he needed it for. Alchemist's powder, some more water.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty.
Of poverty. Which is actually something you can easily die from.
God, the Reapers come for me.
Silverton? Silverton. Interesting. Ah, I'm... Okay then. So I need to go talk to Dijkstra again. Apparently there was a quest here. This is more of the... I guess the dock. One of the other dock areas. Sig... Oh! So this is some of Dijkstra's henchmen. So Dijkstra controls this area. Interesting. Carpenters. Oh, it's a blacksmith.
Yeah, welcome to my workshop. Sturdy craftsmanship at a reasonable price.
What do you got?
Show me what you have on offer.
So I don't need those. Hello, blunt sword. Why would I buy a blunt sword, and why does it have an exclamation mark on it? Doesn't look like there's any good weapons. Schematics. What? I am compelled to buy one of these, though. Just because it's a quest item. Oh well. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. Definitely compelled to buy both of them. Weighs some. Can't be sold. It's unfortunate. Oh well. Is this worth anything? Oh, but it's too much of a good crafting material to sell it to you. No, I don't need to dismantle. Oh, I don't need to remove an upgrade. Shush. Pair. Oh, let's see here. Silver blade. Nope. Nothing useful there. Nothing useful there. We did say if we're a master
Looking for
swordsmith.
someone who can forge an item based on a master's diagram.
No one I know. Not here in Novigrad at any rate. Hattori, that's who you'd want if he weren't done. Burned out, you see. He's scrunching dumplings somewhere now. Cannot say where, for I only eat at home.
So, master swordsman that's done with crafting blades. What? Did sell a few things and... Oh, hello, that is a beautiful looking building. These are shipping warehouses. You could pull up here, open these, and store goods in them. I can only imagine that that's what all of these buildings are for. The warehouses to store products out of the shipyard, out of the harbor for. Very large, cavernous buildings. Harbor side. And there's the other side of the harbor as well. Haven't been to that side yet, but can go there. Believe should be able to find an actual ship to Skellig eventually. This is an interesting design that I don't remember if we know it existed, but we believe it existed, or if it did. It's a crane, but it's powered by essentially a human hamster wheel. A person would get in the circular area and walk, and thus either lifting or lowering the rope, and using human muscle power to make a crane. Then there are also galleons here as well. Oh, captain.
Who's captain of this ship?
Looking at her. Aye, her. That's right. I, a woman, am captain. Shocking as shit, I know.
Take me to Skellig.
Need to get to Skellige.
Not on this boat, you won't.
Pay you well.
The islanders live off plunder in the seas. Not willing to risk that.
Alright then. Ever been there?
Ever sailed there?
Listen, the islanders attack all ships. When they hate someone, Nilfgaard for instance, they attack him more. But truth be told, not much more. Loaded me once. Expect they wanted to see if I had captain's bollocks. That spot of fun gave me enough Skellige for a lifetime.
Alright then. That's a definite no. Beggars and... is this the same one that we've seen before? The same river? It is. This is the main river. It's a blacksmith over here. Right, but I have gotten distracted. Need to be going to back to Dijkstra. So this should be the Golden Sturgeon that we've been to before. Yes, it is. Based on the Golden Sturgeon sign. So Hierarch Square should be just over here. Now we'll go this way. Haven't been this way yet. Nice well in the middle of here. This area. Silverton. I don't remember ever seeing that district name.
What say we up over to a brothel this evening?
Hierarch Square should be just over there, but just go the back ways. Witch hunters. More. Ooh. This alley is a little flooded and a little goop covered, so it's got a wooden scaffolding to walk across. Oh, what is this? It leads to this house. It's just an old man's house. That leads out onto the other side of the docks. Huh. Interesting. It's almost exactly where we were before. Up a single flight of stairs and you get to something respectable. And back we are to Dijkstra's bathhouse. No thank you. I don't wish to kiss your bum. Dijkstra found something.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done investigating.
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Did indeed. Found one of the thieves loaded the treasure onto a boat. Found one of their corpses.
Bits of
Oh.
treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah, a cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Pretty much. But you found one of the thieves'
Found a
corpses.
second corpse, one of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Nope.
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Found pieces of the bomb, though. Those can be traced.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
That's what I observed.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
The runes. It was inside of a pipe.
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Big bada boom. Let's see which drain they dropped the bomb down.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Appen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers.
Which bath was
Alright.
used?
You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Checking some random pools.
Nothing interesting here.
Some plants. How about this one? Oh, what's here?
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
That means that...
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra,
Oh.
come here.
Oil. Interesting.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, Happen's not a suspect.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty's beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Would probably buy someone's loyalty for a while.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Henkel. Who's Henkel?
Margrave Henkel, who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral, but I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel, you saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Where do I start?
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Not exactly the nicest of individuals, but then, for reasons that are easy to understand. There's the door. The main square, which would be Market Square. Yes. I believe that was where the carvers were as well. Carver's main hideout was. We'll just go down there, check things out for a little bit. So yes, haven't I yet to mention the decision I can make, or bring light to the decision that can be made. I can either follow Dijkstra's advice and do things quiet and on a hush-hush when dealing with Junior, Horson, or I can go and deal with the Carver and do things not so hush-hush.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse.
So,
I made some interesting friends.
the door is just boarded up, so we'll just bash it down.
Footprints.
Good thing the place is dusty. Hello. What is this? Looks
Silver
like another
cylinder.
Bottom
Bottom
cylinder.
looks like what I found in the sewer. Silver
No.
cylinder.
I wanted
Bottom
that.
looks like what I found in the sewer.
And the footprints probably lead upstairs. Yes, they do. That doesn't mean there are not other interesting things in the house. Don't need those books. We don't need those books, and there's probably more books here. Yes. That's fine. Up and over, please. It's chest. Good thing the house is very, very, very dusty. You left a clear path all the way up. Okay, so you went over there, but what's over here? Oh, nothing but a storage for wine. Alright. Meteorite ingot.
A letter.
Mysterious
And a
note.
bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions or Ceres.
Bottle of wine. So they go through a, only imagine, a hidden wall. Place a bottle in slot. That's the only one I've got, yes. Alright. Place the bottle back in its spot. Should activate.
45 to 1254. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
So that should have opened the fake wall in, yes.
Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist.
Alright, so we've spilled some wine.
Stain.
Oh, wyvern oil.
Wyvern oil.
Letter from Doodoo. Hello.
Siri. Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
Aww. Oh, I do get to explore the rest. Excellent. So, Doodoo is another character from the books. He is a doppelganger.
Sugar. And
Doppler.
lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain.
Sugar, wyvern oil, and potassium. So the potassium is protected by the wyvern oil until the proper moment, to which then the sugar would violently react to it. Yes?
Dijkstra.
Oh. Hello, Triss. Who are you also involved
Expect
with?
to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Wait, why did you come here?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was alright.
You don't trust me.
Bullshit. You don't trust me.
I trust you as much as you trust me. Not at all. Believe me, it's a healthy relationship.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
Science point to manga.
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Margrave Henkel told me everything. Margrave Henkel. Okay.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So,
Geralt, how can I put this delicately?
Bollocks.
Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
But it was actually Dandelion. So, tried to bluff, but...
Alright, I lied. But only partly.
Heard of beasts that are half lion, half eagle. Maidens who are half fish. But you'll never convince me there's such a thing as a half-truth.
I'll give it a shot anyway. Didn't actually see Henkel, but Menge does have your treasure.
Take it you learned this by peering into a crystal ball.
Maybe. Trade secret.
You're hiding something. And that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately. Though to my knowledge, he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit. Ask where he's holding my gold for me.
He's not going to say anything willingly,
Menge
but...
will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly.
Ooh.
Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
You're, Triss and I, that's all in the past. You're using us.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Yeah, this is gonna get awkward real fast.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... you know.
Dijkstra doesn't need to know anything. Didn't say anything either. See, I'm torn. I do want to see the relationship with Yennefer and the differences that comes, but I do enjoy Triss's storyline so much better. And I enjoy her character so much better. And I do know that I should not string both of them along. But I think there are hard points where I can turn her down.
Could have corrected him yourself.
True. But it's not an easy thing to say, is it? But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menge's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's Barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
So yeah, it gets really awkward with Triss. But I believe... Hello? Did you... Okay, so you teleported from in here. That was what you were actually, like, scripted to do, was to teleport back to your hiding hole, but you teleported outside to do that. That would usually get you killed, but I believe this is where I shall actually end for tonight. We've accomplished a wee bit. We've learned that Dandelion is in incredible amounts of trouble. We are embroiled within the gang wars of Novigrad. And we're still trying to find out what the bloody hell happened to Ciri. So, I think I shall say adieu for the night. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening. And again, I'd like to thank you all for joining me. And as always, the archives for these will be on my YouTube channel, which the link for that is down below. I keep the updates of when I shall stream. Sometimes I've been doing it a little late as of late, but the updates will be on the feed on this channel as well, or it will be on my Twitter, which again, the link is also down below. If you're joining me from YouTube, I'd love to chat with you on the next Twitch stream. So the link for that Twitch address is also in the description of the YouTube videos. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And good night.